So this is my 66 Chevelle. It got tagged Chevhell.
Okay.
Super fun to drive. Just missing something. It's missing that woo factor.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's what we're doing today.
Nice.
Am I containing myself pretty well?
You are.
Nice.
But for lucky excitement, you're pretty excited right now.
Yes. This is a cobbled together bucket with what I could afford or get my hands on. It's super fun to drive. It just so happens it sticks pretty well and it steers okay. Oh, it has a rack and pinion in the thing now, too.
Nice, okay. Sounds like you need to get some boost on it so
Yes.
that way it can go on another power steer maybe and do some better burnouts.
Could we do that? Could we do that today?
We could do the boost today.
Let's pull the hood off and we'll start mapping out where the lines are gonna go. There's a intercooler that goes in the intake, so there's gonna be some stuff getting moved around.
Well, this is your baby, so you show me where you want things and I will be here to assist in the boost addition.
Okay, let's go. Let's get this party started.
Nice and clean.
It's okay. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. So while the radiator is draining, I'm gonna start pulling off some hoses. So these are those super bad AFR Mongoose 240.
All my cars have AFR heads,
Yeah.
actually.
Yep, I have AFR on, everything that matters. This is the Holley mid-mount. Everything comes off in one piece. We'll let it drain right there. Accessory drive is out, intake is off. I'm gonna measure the reservoir, and if it's shallow enough that I can mount it above the heater hose and AC line, that's the route I'll go. I'll put it on this side. If it will not fit, then it goes on that side. So if you rewind back to one of the last episodes of the last season, me and Tony put the 6.2 in here. We went with this whole Holley setup. Multi-port fuel injection rails, 66-pound injectors, 4 on each side. 4 injectors on each side. They just didn't have any 4 injector setups there in stock, so we went with the 8 injector. 2 injectors per hole. Also, the top comes off like that. Let me set this right here so that you can appreciate the goodness that is going on inside here. That is a tuned surface right there. Air to water intercooler from Tick Performance. Water will circulate in and out through a heat exchanger to cool the water, through a reservoir to hold the water, and then be pumped in and out of the intercooler. And air, metered through a throttle body, goes right through, blows through that. It's pressured air, it's compressed air from the supercharger, creates heat. This will then cool it down before it goes into the motor, which will allow you to put more boost into it, make more horsepower. The more boost you put in, the hotter it gets, but the more horsepower you make. So it just keeps going. It does not get any better than that. Let me flip it over, install the O-rings, and we're gonna set this on right now. These intakes don't use gaskets. They use O-rings, which is very cool. You have to do it just right or you get an air leak. Man, I was hoping I could tighten every one of these this much at a time. It's taken me half the day, but I finally got all these bolts tight. I'm using a little bit of assembly oil just to not tear an O-ring. So we've got to line up each injector without pinching an O-ring.
This is looking pretty good.
It does, huh?
You look like you got lots of potential
Potential, yeah.
for super high
This has the
horsepower.
potential for crazy horsepower. Here we go. Here. This is heavy, huh? Here. Are you lined up over there?
I am. Clear over here.
Yeah. I'm gonna just say that this looks pretty good.
It does look pretty good.
Okay, start sticking stuff on this car. See what fits. Well, alrighty then. So Alex is over there welding a fitting on the end of a power steering line. I'm gonna mount the pump right here. Everything on the right, power steering and alternator are installed. Now let's start figuring out the left side here. Is that where I'm going? Wait, did it just go in? Holy schmoly. So I put an extra long return hose on the supercharger and did a little more reclocking because I'm clocking it real. And this should be the last time this thing goes together. I feel good about this.
Since Lucky's new intake top is longer than the previous one, we need a longer throttle cable. So he's on the outside measuring, and I am popping it off the pedal and putting it back on.
While Alex is in there putting the nut on the other side of the cable, I am going to route it in a safe manner. Now I'm going to put a couple of little dealies on the bottom. It will wrap right around like that. And when you step on the throttle, it does that. It's like some kind of sorcery. So what's going on here is this is a heat exchanger. It's going to be a reservoir over here, holds a gallon or two of coolant. That gets pumped through the heat exchanger, in turn ends up going, after it's been cooled, through the intercooler, which then gets heated by compressed air, supercharger, returns into the reservoir, then gets pumped through this and just keeps circulating. It's a standalone cooling system just for the intercooler. A lot of stuff fitting in up here. So that fits neatly in between the reinforcements for the dashboard. You can see it moving back and forth. And this will be right in the opening of the grille. So this is about as cool as it gets. See what I did there? So a quick checklist. Tick Performance intercooler.
Yes.
Heat exchanger up in the front with dash 16.
Check, check.
I'm not flexing or anything. E85 Teflon lines.
Yup.
Is that a V7?
That is. That is.
Okay.
Says it right there on the tag.
Nah, yeah, I actually made sure that was facing up.
Yeah.
I think we're ready to start it.
Go ahead and turn it, and I'll watch for it.
Yeah, help me. I'm in.
Nice. So no leaks. That's a positive.
Holy
Nice
smoly.
work.
How about that?
So it's a 2016 Porsche GT3. It's basically stock power-wise, just put aero and suspension, and then wheels and tires.
Now, you've been around the track a few times?
A couple thousand.
Oh,
Because we've been around the track a few times.
2 or 3.
I think I have that advantage.
We may have a little bit more horsepower than you.
How much we talk?
This is like through 400 or
475.
something? Yeah, we're in the
Oh,
same.
so I got
we're
you
in the-
then.
We're in the, yeah, we're in the same ballpark.
Okay, so at least we're in the same ballpark, and you may have a couple more laps on us, but this car's not roll raced. I say we take it to the track. You want to race?
Yeah, let's do it.
So what do you think of Wing Boy?
Oh, I liked him. He's nice.
I like him too.
Why don't we race each other, best 2 out of 3, and then the winner races him.
Okay.
That way, Hot Rod Garage can win in the end.
No matter what.
Yeah. And then if he's really sandbagging, once he's hot and his car needs to cool down, we could like come in with our other car and just knock him off the road, you know, maneuvering.
Where did martial arts come into this?
Is that too intense?
Yeah, this
Let's
seems a little aggressive there.
Let's start with 2 out of 3. We'll go
Okay,
from
2
there.
out of 3?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
All right.
I just figured out what's going on. It's to make a shift change, you have to make 2 movements. So, it is manual.
Yeah, I don't know about 300 horsepower. The way that those things sounded, probably triple that. That was ridiculous.
All right, I'm gonna try again. Actually manually shifting, because it can't be that much worse.
Been on track here with cars that are going like 150, 160, and it feels a lot more like that than 120.
All right, we're gonna leave it to Lucky to take a mirror out because this car, it's not set up yet. But I'm gonna see if I can ride with him.
I think it's ridiculous. It's obvious he's got something serious under the hood of that, but I'm going through.
I need you to win, bud.
I'll do what I can.
All right. All right, Lucky. You got it. You got it. Go, go, go. Nice driving, Captain.
That one was close.
All right,
know he's gonna try and cat a light on me.